Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. Today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what do strangers think when they look at you. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. We have 3 piles to choose from. For pile number 1, we have the crystal orange calcite, and we have the card waiting. For pile number 2, we have rose quartz with contentment. And for pile number 3, we have green aventurine with free spirit. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be your pile for today. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose this orange calcite crystal in the card waiting, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what do strangers think when they look at you. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Before we get started, I'd just like to announce that my personal readings for the beginning week of April are almost fully booked. So if you'd like to book with me, book in advance to avoid disappointment. You can find my email address in the description box below. So the card waiting. I intuitively feel like strangers look at you when you're in public and they're kind of waiting to tell you something. They're thinking in their mind, you look very focused on something. You look like you're thinking very deeply about something. Or you look like you're daydreaming in your own kind of world. Some of you may be out in public, for example, at a restaurant or at some kind of place, and it looks like you're waiting for a friend. And there's something about strangers waiting to come up to you and say something, kind of questioning it in their mind. Should they go up to you and say something to you, whatever's on their mind? For example, giving you a compliment or just saying something random to you. I feel like because you chose the orange calcite crystal and because there's a beautiful sunset here in the background, it's like people see you as a very positive and vibrant person. They see you as like your energy looks approachable, right? So strangers feel more comfortable going up to you and talking to you because you seem like this very happy, positive person. You don't seem like somebody that would be mean to them or rude to them. My dog is barking in the background, so maybe some of you walk around with your pets and people want to compliment your pet, strangers. They're thinking your pet is so cute. And it's like people are kind of just admiring the view of you. Like this beautiful sunset. The beautiful sunset is only there for 5 or 10 minutes or 30 minutes, however long it takes, but then eventually it disappears. But strangers are kind of admiring you, like a beautiful view that they've never seen before, that they know is gonna leave in a few minutes, that they're not gonna see you again, but they're kind of just admiring your beauty or your handsomeness. So let's go ahead and add your tarot cards. Spirit guides of my pile number ones. Spirit guides of my pile number ones. What do strangers think when they look at you? We have the 6 of Pentacles. So it's like they want to say something to you. They want to give you some kind of compliment with the 6 of Pentacles about your appearance. Do you see the eyes here that are on her? So it's kind of like all eyes are on you, even when you're not watching. Do you see how she's looking down? Maybe she doesn't realize that all eyes are on her, but they are. And people just feel this intense need to give her compliments. Because the 6 of Pentacles is about generosity, but maybe they feel a little bit too shy to, whereas sometimes they do end up doing so. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the Chariot. So the chariot sometimes reminds me of modes of transportation. So whatever you're using as a means of transport, for example, your car, if you're walking, if you're, on a bus, on a train, whatever it is, like people are noticing, strangers are noticing how you're transporting from place to place. And I don't think strangers think anything negative of you. I think it's all quite positive because we have the lovers at the back of the deck. I think strangers usually kind of admire you from afar, crush on you when you're walking past, feel attracted to you because Aphrodite is the goddess of beauty as well as love and romance. But people may also feel the need to like be your friend. Strangers may think like you're very beautiful or very handsome, very conventionally attractive. Okay, then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So I'm getting strangers may kind of think to themselves, I wonder what they do for work. Yeah, like we have the Two of Pentacles here. So maybe you seem like somebody really well off, like you seem like you're doing well when it comes to your finances or your career. And maybe people have noticed some kind of change within you with Six of Swords. Like strangers that are not really strangers, but they're strangers. Maybe they've seen you frequently visit this kind of place you're going at. And maybe they've noticed some kind of change within you, within the way that you look. Maybe your car. Maybe the way you're dressing. It seems like strangers are thinking that you put in a lot of effort towards your appearance and you look very good. And they're noticing some kind of change either within your appearance, within the clothes you wear, hair, or just changes within you in general, changes in your life. I think a lot of strangers don't think any negative thoughts. They're usually just admiring you or thinking about their own lives, what they're gonna eat for dinner. Um, I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, it seems like strangers may get the impression from you that you may be talented at something you do, or you may be a master at whatever it is you do. Strangers may also think that you seem like somebody that travels a lot, or you seem like somebody that has created a lot of success, even though maybe you've been through certain challenges here and there, but you seem to have leveled up in some way or grown up in some way. And these are the strangers that have noticed you walk past for a long time. Maybe you go to a regular coffee shop or a regular mall, and there are people that live there. Maybe some of you live in small towns. I don't know what this is, but these are like strangers that have seen you before. So in the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoy my videos so far and would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been supporting me since the beginning. I am so grateful for you, and my goal is to reach 100k subscribers by the end of the year, and I can't do it without you. I will also be picking one random subscriber a week to give a free 30-minute reading to. So leave any comment on any of the videos of the week to enter. So I'm going to take this card. Excuse my dog barking in the background if you can hear it. Excuse my dog barking in the background if you can hear her. Okay, I'm getting up. Strangers really like you. They think that you're somebody that gives off this kind of positive vibe. You also seem very gentle and spontaneous in some way. You may resonate with pile 3 if you were drawn. You seem like you're really happy, like you're really okay with yourself. You also seem like that type of person that is okay with being alone. Like maybe some of you are more introverted, or you don't just like care too much about being alone. You're okay on your own. You know what I mean? We have light. So strangers may think you look independent in some way. We have turn away. We have support. So I'm getting with turn away next to support. Maybe some of you have always walked around with a specific friend or lover or something about that, but maybe people have recently been noticing that you're not like with this person anymore, you're not going around with them anymore. And so they're wondering, like, these are strangers that have noticed you over time. They're wondering, is it like, okay, they're just not seeing each other right now? Is it that pile number one is busy all the time and they're waiting to see them again? Or what is it like? Because I never see them with this person anymore. Are they still together? Are they still friends? So I see them questioning that in their mind. Then we have patience. Yeah, so I see them questioning that in their mind, like, okay, do you think this person, like, maybe stopped being friends with them? Do you think they had a fight? Do you think they're gonna heal this connection with Chiron? I wonder what the truth of the matter is. Like, I see them thinking that in their mind, like, I wonder what the truth is. Or for some of you, I'm getting that maybe if you live very close to your friends or those you love, and maybe you traveled or something and you weren't there for a month or two, and they see those people walking around without you, and it's like, I wonder where they are. Or this could be something where maybe you've traveled or moved away from a specific place and people are wondering where you are. They're waiting and like thinking, did they move away from this place? Did they move to another city? Did they travel? Like, I wonder if I'm ever going to see them again. And you may also have some people that kind of like strangers that kind of wish they could be your friend with support here. Because you seem like a supportive, gentle person, a person they could have a lot of fun with. Um, and it seems like you're a trustworthy, honest person. Like you have that kind of honest face, a trustworthy face. People really like your energy, strangers and people. When you're walking around in public, I just saw 11:01 on the clock. There's something about your energy that is so full of light, that is so full of vibrancy, that strangers really like and admire your vibe, as well as the way you look. You're just glowing in some way, pile number one. You really are. Some of you have maybe had some kind of glow up, as I was speaking about before, but maybe it's taken you a lot of time and patience to get here, or some kind of level up, either within your physical appearance or within your finances. So, for example, I see something where maybe some of you have been saving for a long time to buy a new car, and you finally bought this new car, and somebody that kind of has seen you as a stranger driving your old car sees you now with this new car, and they want to, give you some kind of congratulations with the Six of Pentacles for being so patient and working so hard, not giving up on your dream, or maybe this is like you going to the gym a lot, having the time and patience to work on your body and your fitness and your health. And eventually you came to that place where you are glowing up. Or maybe it's like inner work you've been doing on yourself, inner healing you've been doing on yourself, turning away from toxic people, toxic habits, things that just aren't serving you anymore, working on yourself so that you can level up, so that you can be a better person, so that you can create changes within your life. And maybe strangers that know you but don't know of you, are noticing that. This could even be strangers on social media. When they look at your social media account and how you've changed over time. I see strangers really think that they like your body. Strangers think that you're somebody that is You know, like your authentic self. You don't seem to be somebody that is pretending to be somebody you're not. Um, and when you're out in public, it just seems like you're focused on you. You're not like, they don't think you're somebody that really cares about what other people think of you. Really. You're just focusing on you, focusing on what you are thinking about. Being in your own kind of world. Strangers also really like and admire your hair, the way your hair looks, for the men and women here. There's varieties here. I mean, she has ginger hair or red hair, kind of like an orangey tone. She has very dark hair that almost looks black. Hers is like dark brown, black hair, blonde hair, gray hair. I guess just take it as it resonates. But strangers are admiring your hair, and if you're a man and you have facial hair, they may be admiring that. But even if not, I see strangers admiring your facial features, especially your eyes, your lips for the woman here. You know, like if you wear makeup, they may be admiring the way you've applied your makeup. I'm also seeing jewelry. For the women here that like to put their hair up in buns, something about that, like they really like that. I'm hearing yes, queen. So it's like strangers want to compliment you if you have tattoos. Strangers could be noticing that and really like your tattoos or piercings. Strangers could think you look a little bit shy, but that's something really cute. Definitely noticing your body, the way you're dressed. They think you have a good sense of fashion style, a good eye for detail, and it seems like you really put in a lot of effort to the way that you look. Definitely admiring your facial features, even for the men here. So the next set of cards we have are the Ace of Wands. So strangers think you're very sexy. They think you're very hot with the Ace of Wands. It's all this fiery energy, and I'm hearing a plane go by, so some of you may actually travel. Let's say you're in the airport and strangers are looking at you. They're wondering where you're going. Maybe some of you actually recently traveled and you've gotten a tan or something along those lines. We have the Three of Wands. I see strangers wondering if they'd ever see you in the future at the same place. If you live there, or if you're actually just visiting this place, visiting friends. We have Temperance. So Temperance is about patience again. I think this is the patience you've had to achieve something in your life, level up in something, create success even when there were challenges. It seems like you're somebody very talented. That's the kind of impression strangers get of you, that you're very talented, that you're a romantic soul, that you're somebody that has a lot of passion for whatever it is you do, and you put in a lot of effort to whatever it is you do. You devote yourself to this, dedicate yourself to this goal or dream you have, and you're not giving up. Then we have the Ten of Cups. It seems like you're this relationship type of person, or the type of person that more so wants emotional connections with others, even in terms of platonic connections. So strangers think that you're somebody that maybe has a smaller circle, takes your time to get to know people, really wants harmonic connections in your life that are going to be good for you. You know, maybe strangers think you're not that type of person that wants toxic people in your life. You know, like you have high standards for yourself. You seem like a high value woman or a high value man that only wants the best for yourself in terms of relationships and things like that. We do have the Eight of Cups. So it's like strangers have maybe noticed you walk away from relationships that don't serve you with the Seven of Swords. They're wondering like, with the people you've walken away from, and they've noticed that, they're wondering if this person did anything to you that I'm hearing like backstabbed you or betrayed you. That they're kind of wondering if they did that, or if you had a falling out, if you're gonna heal that connection with them. This can even be strangers on social media, keep in mind. Like, they're wondering if you're okay, if you're heartbroken with the Three of Swords. And I think strangers see you as the angel in the situation. I feel like some strangers are invested in the drama of your life, and they like to kind of gossip about you and spill the tea on you. I think this would be more acquaintances, people on social media, like, oh my gosh, did you see they no longer have posts with this person? Pile number one looks like such a sweet angel. Do you think that person did something to them? Do you think pile number one is okay? We have the Seven of Cups. So it seems like even when you walk away from things, it seems like you still have many options open to you in terms of dating, love, friendships, career. We have the Two of Wands, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, Judgment, and the Lovers is still at the back of the deck. So in terms of these last cards, I feel like people are noticing that you've learned certain lessons from the relationships you have turned away from. Either there's somebody in your life that is very similar to you, because we have King of Wands and Queen of Wands, or you let go of a person that seemed like they were very similar to you in ways. You seem like that type of person to strangers that is loyal, that doesn't like do anything wrong to the people you love. With Psyche, you seem to have this beautiful soul, but you're also very, very attractive, like I said before. Because Psyche is a very attractive woman. She was a mortal woman before she became a goddess, and she was seen as like one of the most attractive women where she was. 11:11 on the clock. It's like strangers could be thinking, like you're the most attractive person in the room. I wonder if people ever get jealous of them, or if they have any haters because they're so attractive. I wonder if they get a lot of love offers, if people are always trying to flirt with them. So I just saw 2121. In terms of zodiac signs I see here, I see Aries, Leo, Sagittarius quite prominently. Yeah, Sagittarius is showing up strongly. I'm hearing stellium. Some of you could have a stellium in one sign or house. For some reason I'm seeing a bird clairvoyantly. I'm seeing Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Taurus. So this is what I have for you, pile number ones. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this rose quartz crystal and the contentment card, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what do strangers think when they look at you. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Before we get started, I'd just like to announce that I am almost fully booked for my personal readings in the beginning week of April. If you'd like to book with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. Book in advance to avoid disappointment if you are interested. So with contentment here, I do sense that strangers think you're content with yourself, you're content with life. You seem to be comfortable with yourself, with who you are, and you seem to kind of be in this kind of chilled, laid back energy, which strangers really like about you. I get that strangers may stare at you when you're not looking. They're very intrigued by you. They think that you're very mysterious in ways, and they're wondering how it is that you are so content with yourself and so content with life. You just seem to be okay. You just seem to be like relaxed. And they're wondering what it is you do to feel so relaxed and calm. Or at least you look calm when you're out in public. And they're wondering how it is that you're so content with yourself, like the way you look, how it is that you seem like you don't have insecurities. Strangers see you as a very attractive person. You seem like a very lovable person, at least from the first impressions they're getting from you. And you seem like that type of person a lot of people would crush on. I'm hearing the song Romantic Lover by Idris, so strangers may see you as more of this Knight of Cups energy, like you wear your heart on your sleeve, you're a hopeless romantic. You may romanticize little things that make you happy, like I don't know, I'm clairvoyantly seeing somebody go to a restaurant and take pictures of their food or, kind of just savor the little moments in life that make you happy and content. You seem to be that type of person that takes pleasure in the little moments in life. And I guess strangers just wonder how it is you seem so calm and at peace. Some strangers may think you may be a little bit of a heartbreaker because you're so attractive to them. You have this Venusian energy to the way that you look, this kind of like romantic, sensual vibe from the way that you look. But you also don't seem like you're trying too hard. You seem like you're just being yourself, right? But then you also have other strangers that may think you yourself have gotten heartbroken from being such a romantic. They may think you're that type of person, like just from assuming that you believe in soulmates and like you like to watch rom-coms and you've had your fair share of rainy days. So I guess it just depends on the person. So spirit guides of pile number 2s. What do strangers think when they look at pile 2? We have the 10 of cups. So you seem like that type of person just from the way you look and your demeanor. Like I said earlier, that wants more of the emotional connection, that wants more long-term connections in your life with the 10 of cups. Some strangers may also crush on you and wonder what a relationship with you would be like. And yeah, again, like you seem like this very romantic person. You seem like that type of person that's loyal, and you seem like that type of person that wants more so like long-term commitments and like you seem like that type of person that devotes yourself to those you love and wants emotional fulfillment within your connections. Strangers may think you're not that type of person that will just see dating as casual or anything like that. You seem like you really devote yourself to those you love and you have loyalty. We have temperance. Strangers may think that you're that type of person that has patience when it comes to your love life. You're not going to settle for less than you deserve, and you're kind of like wanting connections in your life that are balanced and harmonic and loving, genuinely true, you know? We have the 5 of cups. So this is what I was talking about. Like strangers may think because you're such a romantic at heart that maybe you've been disappointed in the past or have gone through heartbreak. This is just an assumption they make. Um, and then some strangers may think like, will they even like me? Because like they're crushing on you a little bit. Will they even like me? Am I out of their league? If I go up to them and talk to them, will I just get rejected and disappointed? Sometimes you may seem a little sad when you're out in public, and they want to ask you like if you're okay. Sometimes you're not sad, you're just like in a normal mood. I don't know. Maybe you have sad eyes or something. The hangman. The 5 of wands. You seem like you don't like conflict. You're not that type of person that enjoys conflict or fighting or anything like this. And with the high priestess here, it seems like this is what strangers pick up from your energy and your vibe and your aura. Like you seem like more of this peaceful, loving archetype rather than the type of person that likes drama or likes any sort of gossip or fighting. Like, you just want peace and harmony within your connections and around you. Like, you don't participate in any of those negative, low vibrational things. With the High Priestess here, they really like your vibe and your energy from what they're seeing. So we do have the King of Swords at the back of the deck. I feel like strangers have a lot of thoughts of you, when they're looking at you, but they may also think of you after you leave. You may have like quite a memorable face or quite a memorable energy. You seem like that type of person to strangers that would be like really kind to other strangers. You seem like you have a kind heart, you know? And I feel like strangers admire you a lot. They think something about you is memorable. If you ever compliment strangers or, give a smile at strangers or wave at them, they may remember that and feel like they really needed that day. Sometimes you intuitively feel like, okay, I need to wave at this person or smile at this person, or give some kind of kind compliment to this person. And maybe they were feeling extremely sad that day, and something about you just being so kind to them shifted their whole mood, and they think about it the whole day. Strangers also think that you're somebody that seems like you have really good ideas when it comes to the way you dress, the way you kind of like express yourself, your makeup. You seem like a very unique person. And it seems like you're just being yourself. You don't seem like you're trying too hard to impress others. You don't really seem like you care at all what strangers think of you. It's not even something that runs through your mind. You're just being you. In the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel, so if you enjoy my videos so far and would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been supporting me since the beginning. Your support means the world to me. My goal is to reach 100k subscribers by the end of the year, and I can't do it without you. I will also be picking one random subscriber a week to give a free 30-minute reading too, so leave any comments on any of the videos of the week to enter. So my pile number 2s, I'm getting like you seem to not be closed off when you're in public. Like your body language seems open. You seem like that type of person that is very open with your energy. So it's like strangers may feel this polarity with you where you are mysterious, but then they may also sometimes make certain assumptions about you that maybe them like reading your energy unknowingly. It seems like you make very good decisions with your makeup, your hair, the way you dress. It really suits you and your vibe. And the way you're dressing, like your fashion style, your makeup, your hair, it seems very eccentric and unique. It seems like you're not trying to follow any trends or try to be like anybody else. You're just being you authentically. That's what strangers kind of like can tell from you. Whereas sometimes it may seem like you're bored or disinterested. Okay, we have blessings. Sometimes strangers may feel jealous of you with the Five of Wands because you seem to have a lot of blessings in your life. I don't know what this is about, but it's what they're noticing. Okay, this card I just need to cover for a second. So we have Dive Deep. Like strangers think there's more to you than meets the eye. You seem like a deep person. You seem like that type of person that loves poetry, that like is very sweet, that loves romance. You seem like you have a lot about you where strangers are interested and curious to know who it is you are on the deeper levels. Since you're so true to yourself and your authentic nature shines through, strangers like wonder, I'd love to get to know them really deeply. I wonder what type of person they are, like the deeper parts of them. I feel like if strangers come up to you, they don't want to just make small talk with you. Some strangers that see your deepness and feel the same. Some strangers may feel like they see themselves in you, or they may just feel as though they could relate to you and they assume that about you and they would want to have deeper conversations with you. And, if you do have strangers that have small talk with you, they're not part of this energy. Okay, we have dreaming. We have move forward. I feel like with you, strangers do admire your beauty. They do think you're very dreamy in ways and cosmic and ethereal in ways. You seem, like I said earlier, like a romantic at heart, but you are also very powerful and strong. And I feel like strangers think you're not a superficial person. And so they see you on a much deeper and higher level than just kind of like thinking things about your appearance. They're looking at you as a person and not just like a beauty, if that makes sense. Like, they're not just viewing you in a superficial way, they're viewing you in more of a soulful way, with the High Priestess, the Hangman, and Die of Deep. Because you seem like a deeper person, you don't seem like a superficial person. And that's not to say superficial people are viewed in superficial ways, but I'm just saying there's something about you where I think it's your energy that you give off. I think because you're so in touch with your heart space, people are just very drawn to you when you're out in public. And then they kind of think very deeply about you, get very curious towards you, wonder things about you, want to ask you questions. I just saw 11:33 on the clock. I'm hearing that song that goes like, She's Confident, something like that, by Justin Bieber. So strangers may think you kind of carry yourself with confidence. I just heard the word exotic. So, strangers may have thoughts about that. They may really like your eyelashes too, your eyes. You have very pretty eyes or very handsome eyes that almost look sleepy sometimes, or like sometimes you have sad eyes or very dreamy eyes. Something about you is mesmerizing where I feel like you kind of take strangers' breath away. You're very breathtaking. And you're kind of mesmerizing and hypnotizing in the way you look, where they just want to keep staring at you. And I don't think it's just the physical appearances. You are very beautiful, handsome. It's also your energy that is quite beautiful to look at and be around. It seems like it would be a blessing to get to know a person like you. And you seem like that type of person that has been through your own fair share of pain, but you're able to move forward from that and live a new chapter and gain realizations from that and get yourself unstuck. See things in a different and higher perspective and move forward, heal. Strangers also think that you're somebody that kind of looks like you have big dreams, big goals you kind of want to achieve. That's what they're assuming about you. Let's get some more cards before we end off. A few more cards, Spirit, please, for what strangers think when they look at them. We have Strength. We have the Magician. Some of you have this witchy vibe going on, or this kind of like intense, more magical vibe going on, more spiritual vibe. Some of you may wear crystals or be very open with spirituality on social media or manifestation. You seem like you have strong manifestation skills to manifest your desires and blessings. You also have a lot of strength and resilience as well. Some of you have like this intensity to you in your energy that is quite intimidating to some. We have the Eight of Wands. Maybe you're somebody that walks fast, that seems like you have places to be, places to go, for some of you. Whereas for others of you, you're kind of like walking slow and taking in everything, really enjoying yourself. So I think just take it as it resonates. You seem like this person that is very nostalgic and sentimental with the Six of Cups. And you seem like this type of person with either a lot of energy or either a lot of peace or both, where you're kind of just living in the moment. Whereas for others of you, you seem like you live a very busy, fast life. I think strangers often admire you. Some of you seem like an introvert or like someone that enjoys your alone time. So this is what I have for you, pile number twos. This is what strangers think when they look at you. And I forgot to mention, we do have abundance at the back of the deck. So strangers may think like you look abundant in ways, you look blessed in ways. Maybe some of you look quite bougie in the way that you look. Or you look like an ambitious person that wants to create abundance in your life, that has a dream or goal of creating that. In terms of zodiac signs I see here, I do see a Libra, Taurus quite prominently, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius. I'm hearing Capricorn. So those are the signs I see. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my Polymer 3s. If you chose the Green Aventurine Crystal and the Free Spirit card, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what do strangers think when they look at you. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Before I get started, I'd just like to announce that I am almost fully booked for my April personal readings for the first week of April. So if you'd like to book, you can find my email in the description box below. Book in advance to avoid disappointment if you are interested. So since you chose the card Free Spirit, strangers see you as this carefree person, this free spirit. You look wild and free in the best possible way. It's not a negative way. You just seem like you're kind of being yourself out in public. You're kind of like having fun, laughing, being yourself. You're not really worried about what other people think or say about you. You may be that type of person that is very loud and carefree, that makes jokes, that laughs in public when you're out with your friends or those you love. You just seem free. You don't seem like you're weighed down by any opinions of others or any worries or anything of the sort. Some of you may dress in more of this free-spirited, hippie kind of way. Not for everybody, but for some. Some of you may wear crystal necklaces or jewelry or earrings. It is 11:44 on the clock. And as I started your reading, I heard a plane go by, and I'm clairvoyantly seeing a dragonfly. So it's like you're free to kind of roam the earth. People kind of get that impression from you that you look like that person that wants to travel the world, that wants to be a little bit more free, doesn't go by the status quo or the norm. Maybe you rebel against society or like the Matrix, I'm hearing. Or you just seem like that type of person that is like very carefree. You seem like you have this youthful spirit or soul to you. Like you like adventure. Maybe you make your life a little bit of your own adventure. I also heard the word baddie, and I smelled a very nice scent of perfume. So whether you have just a natural nice scent when you walk past strangers, or you just spray perfume or cologne and you have that signature scent, or your smell is very gorgeous or beautiful, something about that is coming through. I felt a solar plexus wound now of the other strangers. So Strangers may sometimes feel embarrassed or insecure around you. And part of it is your physical appearance, how gorgeous you are or how handsome you are. Yet part of it is also how free you are. You don't seem weighed down by anything. And so some strangers wish they could be more like you, wish they could be more free in a way, more carefree. Maybe you also look younger than your age, or you look very youthful in a way. Okay, so what do strangers think when they look at pile number 3? We have the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords. With Medusa here, you know how Medusa has snakes in her hair that, or snakes as hair that turn men to stone, or people to stone. I'm kind of getting like strangers sometimes like to stare at you, like to look at you, sometimes out of a place of jealousy, whereas sometimes out of a place of insecurity, and then sometimes out of a place of awe and curiosity. So I guess it just depends on the person. But it's like sometimes they catch themselves staring for a little bit too long. And then it's kind of like they've turned to stone and they feel a little bit embarrassed because maybe you caught them staring. So we have the Four of Cups, or they're scared that you catch them staring. And it's kind of like you're so mesmerizing that they almost feel like they just can't stop staring at you and they're kind of turned to stone, frozen in that one spot. You're very tempting with the snakes, as well as this card. You're very sensually appealing to others. Others feel like you're very sexually attractive. And they may fantasize a little bit about you. I don't want to make it creepy, I'm sorry, but I'm seeing this message. Some strangers may undress you with their eyes because they're so attracted to you. Yeah, look, we have the Devil, which is about you being so sexy. Strangers really like the way your body looks. They find you very juicy, very delicious. Like I said earlier, you give off this baddie vibe, okay? We have Temperance. I'm hearing Asian. Some of you may be Asian. Not from the cards, but like I heard Asian. Or you seem like you have Asian descent in some way. I feel like with Temperance, you seem very calm, at peace, like patient when you're waiting in lines. You're not somebody that seems like you get upset when you're waiting in a line in public. And even when it comes to your social media, it seems like you're very secure within yourself and within the way that you look and who you are. And so some strangers on social media may stare a little bit too long, almost feel like they're under this hypnosis, like they're turned to stone and they can't stop staring. And then they somehow, like, after a few seconds, think, oh my gosh, I've been staring at this for 3 minutes and I just kind of zoned out. And something about your social media feed seems more sporadic and like spontaneous in ways where people get that impression and vibe from you. So we do have Justice at the back of the deck, and I'm getting from this like strangers see you as an honest and trustworthy person just from first impressions. Like they don't really know you, they haven't really spoken to you, but you seem like a trustworthy person, you have a trustworthy face, and it seems like you're living your truth. You're being your true self out in public. You're not trying to be somebody you're not. And you honestly don't care whether people are looking, staring, judging. Like, you don't give a F. You give all that vibe like you're unbothered. You're just focusing on you. Weird message. Weird message. But, like, I'm looking at her lips in the Justice card, and I kind of got the thought of, like, lip fillers. I'm not saying you have lip fillers, but And there's nothing wrong with plastic surgery. To each their own. Everybody has their own body and they're allowed to do whatever they want with their body. And like, who are we to judge? But it's kind of like they're not looking at it in a judgmental way. If somebody here has plastic surgery, they may be admiring that. Whereas for others of you, if you don't, you could just look so good looking. Weird unconventional message, but you could just look so good looking that they wonder how it is your face is so perfect. You seem so perfect to them that they wonder if you ever got any work done on you or on your body. And as I was saying that, I saw your spirit guide fly past me. So I take that as confirmation. You seem like a very happy soul when you're out in public. You know, you seem very happy and positive and lively, like you have this kind of vibrant energy to you. Strangers may even sometimes feel like they're lucky being in your presence. If you have a puppy or a cat, or any kind of animal you bring around with you, like I'm seeing a dog in the car, like you drive around with the dog in your car or walk your pets anywhere, like people could really think, strangers could really think that your dog or cat is so cute or your pet. And I keep hearing the word adventurous. So strangers think you're adventurous when they look at you. So in the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoyed my videos so far and would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been supporting me since the beginning. Your support means the world to me. My goal is to reach 100k subscribers by the end of the year, and I can't do it without you. I will also be picking one random subscriber a week to give a free 30-minute reading too. So leave any comments on any of the videos of the week to enter. I feel like strangers kind of put you on a little bit of a pedestal and look up to you in ways, and sometimes like they're so scared to go up to you and talk to you even though they want to. And they just feel like they're stuck, like they can't. Something about you is quite intimidating and mysterious and intense, like in terms of your physical appearance, intensely seductive, where sometimes people even feel like, I don't want to stare in that direction because I know if I will, I'm hearing I'm going to get in trouble. So I don't know what this is. Again, another weird message, like maybe you're walking around in public and there is a man or woman that is married or with their partner, and like they don't want to look in your direction because something about you is just so sexy, your body, your face, your hair. Spirit is showing me Megan Fox as an example when she was in that movie Transformers, and like every man was just like so like infatuated with her, or like what is the word? I want to say aroused by her. Weird message, but I see that. And then some people just feel like, okay, I don't want to stare because if I stare, I'm going to be so attracted to them that I'm just not going to look in that direction. Very interesting. So a lot of strangers are aware of your presence, of your energy. Your energy is very big. Like when you walk into the room, even if a stranger is not looking in your direction, they can feel your energy. A lot of strangers are aware of you, and I feel like you're very well known within your reputation by others. You may be known by a lot of people even if you don't know of them, right? Even on social media. Like they may know of you and keep up with you. There may even be strangers like in your local vicinity, like at places you go to regularly locally, that are aware of you but maybe have never spoken to you. So strangers do notice you. Okay. We have communication. So sometimes strangers are thinking of communicating with you, but they sometimes feel too scared to, with Eight of Swords opposite this. Because like I said, I'm seeing Maddie from Euphoria now, Alexa Demi, and how hot she is, how much of a trendsetter she is. And it's like some people don't even Like some people, like for example, people that are not necessarily looking for anything with you romantically, but like want to be friends with you. Sometimes they're just so intimidated by your beauty, and who you are as a person that they want to communicate with you, but they're too scared to. Like, oh, why would they want to be friends with me? You know? People may see you as a little bit of a trendsetter. When you wear something, they want to wear that too. We have be spontaneous. I love that this card came out when I was speaking about it. You do seem like the spontaneous person. We have solitude and we have abundance. Interesting that we have abundance and you chose green aventurine. So strangers may think you have more of this kind of luckiness to you. Strangers may think just from first impression that you're very bougie or you live an expensive or lavish lifestyle. Strangers think you can hold a lot of elegance at the same time. I don't know why, I just heard sugar daddy. Why am I hearing all these weird messages in your pile? I feel like if you're wearing jewelry, strangers do notice that and they wonder how much you paid for it. They look at your clothes and they wonder how much you paid for it. Like items you have and they're wondering, yeah, how much you paid. You seem like that type of person to strangers that loves animals, and children. If any of you are mothers or fathers, like strangers notice the connection you have with your child and how cute your child is, as well as like how you two communicate with each other with so much love, and it's very cute and admirable. And if you are a pet owner, if you have, like animal children of your own, strangers could just think they're very cute and they notice the way you communicate with them, or they notice the way you communicate with the people you love if you ever walk around in public with, your family members, your friends, your loved ones, your lover, if you are in a romantic connection. They may notice like the way your voice sounds, what you're speaking about. They may be like very intrigued and kind of eavesdrop on your conversations a little bit because they're just so intrigued by you. But then also when you're in solitude, when you're alone in public, strangers like wonder, oh my gosh, does she or he have like a boyfriend or girlfriend with a Ten of Cups here? Like, are they single? I want to ask them, but I'm kind of scared to. Because how is it that somebody so beautiful or so handsome or so attractive could be single? Strangers are really admiring the way your hair looks. If any of you have very, very curly hair, that is so, so, so sexy. But I'm seeing variations to hair here. Your hair is a feature of yours that really stands out. I'm seeing very big hair, like very thick, long, luscious hair that almost looks like a lion's mane in a good way. Like Spirit is showing me Shakira as an example. She has that hair that frames her face, or like Leo Risings when they have hair that really is their signature look. I'm clairvoyantly seeing some of you like to dye your hair different colors or wear wigs. But some of you have very dark hair or very blonde or light hair. So dark hair could be black or dark brown with like a reddish hue. Strangers may also think you look very glamorous. If you ever wear makeup when you're out in public, your makeup looks very good on you. I feel like this is my pile of people that like to get glammed up, that like to go all out with your makeup and your look, and it looks very good on you. You seem like that type of person that's going to be spontaneous with like your outfits, with the things you wear. You don't seem like that type of person that plans for going out and things like that. You seem like that type of person that just calls up your friend and you're like, hey, let's go out here today. Like that's kind of the impression strangers get from you, and you don't like plan your outfits or what you're gonna wear or anything you do. You're just spontaneous. There is this vibe of mystery to you, like strangers almost wanted to see into you, like who you really are, but they can't really see the truth of who you are. So they're very curious about you, intrigued by you. Definitely your body is something they admire. Some of you are a little bit more curvy, voluptuous, sexy, whereas some of you aren't, but there's something about your body. Even if you're a little bit more slim or you have like a beach body or your body just looks very good, no matter your body shape or size. Because I'm seeing even some of you are more slim. I'm clairvoyantly seeing an image of somebody have a good looking body and they can wear like mini skirts and crop tops because their body looks so good. And even if, you're a little bit more curvy, you can still wear things like that. But just talking to a specific group of people. Oh wow, we're already 20 minutes in. I didn't realize the time went by. It's kind of like your energy has that effect on people where like time just goes by, when strangers get to know you and be an acquaintance to you, they can talk to you and communicate to you for hours and just feel like something clicks with you. This is more so acquaintances that talk to you. Then we have the fool, and then they're like, oh my gosh, 20 minutes went by. I didn't even realize, or 3 hours went by. Like, I click with pile number 3 so much and I find them relatable. I find them interesting to talk to and communicate with. We have the world, where they never want the conversation to end or the interaction with you to end. We have the star here. So you're shining like the star, and people are just so mesmerized by how bright you shine that they don't want you to go home. They want to keep staring at you. We have death. So yeah, like you have that intense vibe to you. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are Scorpio risings or have Scorpio or Pluto prominently in the first house or in your chart somewhere, or even Scorpio, Venus, or Moon. Whereas some of you could have Leo energy prominently, Sagittarius, Aquarius is what I'm also feeling. We have the King of Pentacles. Some people may think, like, for the woman here, like you have a rich boyfriend. I don't know, I'm getting that from the King of Pentacles, like what I said before. Weird, but I'm seeing that message. I don't know why strangers are so weird around you, Pal 3. Forgive me, but these are just the messages coming through. Yeah, even with the Fool, there's that free-spirited vibe, that carefree vibe. Like, you seem like somebody that can take risks. You seem like somebody that's really outgoing and, like, not shy at all. Even if you do feel shy inside, you don't seem shy on the outside. And then at sometimes, like, you seem, like, very peaceful. You seem like somebody that really likes to be out in nature, be, around the world. Because I'm hearing that song, around the world, around the world. Okay, so I think this is what I see here. I'm also seeing Taurus here. I don't know if I mentioned that. So this is what I see. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.